Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Now today I've been to the antique shop and bought a big bundle of Victorian sterling silver coins, which I got for an amazing price. As you'll see, I'll show you all the coins first and you can sort of count up what you think they're going to be worth, and then I'll reveal the price to you at the end. Very, very good. And lots of new coins for my date runs, lots of great designs of old Victorian silver coins. So, without any further ado, let's have a look at these coins. Now we'll go through them worst to best in my opinion. We start off with a little threepence here from 1897. Now this coin was one I needed for my date run, and it isn't in too bad condition, so I got that coin as part of this bundle. So there we go, the first coin. Moving on now, a very, very, very nice condition coin. This, I've put it in a capsule already because it's part of my 1887 Jubilee Victoria set. I'll get it out to have a better look. Now here it is. This threepence looks almost like a matte proof. It is in such good condition, there's not a trace of wear on the coin. Every detail is there, the edge is perfect, as is the obverse. Look at that. Try and get it in focus and have a nice zoom in. A great addition to my Jubilee Victoria set. The next coin up is this one right here, and it is an 1890 shilling, and a very nice shilling at that. A Jubilee year, the wear and the condition isn't the best, but it was a one I needed for my date run, with a lovely design as well, so who can say no to getting a nice old sterling shilling as part of my bundle. Another shilling I found in that tub is this. We see here an 1875 shilling. Now the date and the border of the coin is in very nice condition. You can see very clearly the date 1875 and the details around. The centre of the design where it says 1 shilling is a little bit more worn, but never mind. And the obverse here is very nice as well with the wear, but all the details like eyes, lips, ears, and that all showing on Victoria's portrait, as well as the legend being intact. A lovely colour coin of these old silver sterling coins from Victoria's reign, and a new one for my date run. So who can say no to getting that one as well? Moving down in the denomination, we come now to this coin. This is a very worn, but very nice sixpence from 1855. Now this was a very good find. I was lucky to get it because a lot of these earlier sort of sixpences and shillings and sterling coins have either been sort of lost, melted down, already collected, and there's not as many of them as, 50% silver, which is just in its bulk, just for sort of scrap price usually. This is much more of a premium coin, an older 1855 sixpence like this. The portrait of Victoria is similar condition to that one before, just with a lot of dirt. The coin isn't in the best condition as you can see, but it is a date I needed and a nice coin, a nice date, and its older sixpence to add to my collection. Anyway, so there we go, a lovely 1855 sixpence. Next up is this coin. This is a 1 shilling from 1897. A lovely design, as I said before, with the 3 crown shields, the flowers of the national countries represented twice, and the garter around that, order of the garter, with the denomination and date at the top and bottom. Again, a lovely colour, a lovely feel to old sterling coins. This is a veiled head Victoria portrait done by Thomas Brock, and, you guessed it, a date I needed for my shilling date run, so there we go, ticked off in this bundle of coins from the antique shop. Next up is a similar design from a similar era, with a lovely design again on a different denomination. Still 3 shields here, with a big crown at the top rather than crown on each shield. We have 2 royal sceptres running through the design, again with the national emblems or flowers of each country, and the order of the garter surrounding the design. This is an 1894 shilling. A lovely, lovely coin, again a sterling Victoria coin, again with the veiled head here, and some nice sort of black dirt, but that actually kind of brings out the design, the legend there a bit, which is looking pretty cool. 1894 is a date needed for my date run, as I've said, say for all of these coins, and lots of dates ticked off in this bundle, and again, a great, great design and great coin to add to the collection. Next up, another florin, this one slightly older, from 1889, featuring a crowned cruciform 4 shields design. This design was done by Leonard Charles Wine and was later adapted to the more modern florins of George V. We see here 4 crowned cruciform shields with the royal sceptres in between, surrounding a garter star in the middle. A lovely, lovely design. Let's try and zoom in here, with the legend around in parts on each side at the end of each sceptre, and the date 1889 up here, of course being a new one for my date run. This is a Jubilee head florin featuring the Jubilee head by Sir Joseph Edgar Boham, Victoria di Gratia, Victoria by the grace of God, and a smallish crown above her veil here. Again, a lovely, lovely coin, I'm sure you'll agree, to add to my collection. We go back to shillings for this next coin. This is an 1879 shilling. But look at that. The condition is very, very nice for a small, old coin like this. The obverse has been marked a little bit with a scratch across Victoria's neck and is slightly more worn on her portrait. There's also some nice, really dark toning on this coin, it definitely makes it stand out. I don't know if I think I prefer I think I prefer the colour of a sort of normal, less toned one, but still, that is a very cool effect to have on this coin, with some sort of shine on there, although it doesn't look cleaned, which is good. 1879, a cool and scarcer date for my collection, one I still needed of course. Any old coin in this condition is a great one to add to the collection, because usually they're much more worn in this sort of condition. Next up we have some larger coins, some half crowns. Here is an 1890 half crown, and look at that, that is a lovely design on a lovely coin. We have the crowned royal shield in the middle, the Order of the Garter surrounding, a very nice pattern including some roses around that, and then the legend around that, Britanniam Regina Fidef, that's Queen of Britain, Defender of the Faith, referring to Queen Victoria. Again, another Jubilee head portrait here by Sir Joseph Edgar Boehm, one of my favourite portraits of the Queen as it has lots of detail. This side is a little bit more worn, but you can still see lots of the jewellery and detail on this design. We have here St George slaying the dragon at the bottom, and the date either side 1890, which is, you guessed it, a new one for my date run. Another half crown we have is this one. This is a slightly later design from 1897, but still equally as lovely. It features a crowned spade shield, similar to the spade shield guineas, with the 4 parts there, 2 for the 3 lines of England, the rampart line of Scotland, and the half of Ireland, again with patterns and roses around this. We then have a sort of wider space for the legend, a bigger text on font for the legend. George and the Dragon is still there, the date 1897, either side of this as well. A lovely coin, and a bigger depiction of the veiled head of Queen Victoria. This coin does look to be a little bit shined, but mainly on the obverse, the reverse looks pretty good when it sits there my date run, as this is a new date for the date run. Now then, on to the last coin, a very nice coin. Here it is, let's get out of the capsule. Here, another half crown, another Jubilee head half crown, in a little bit better condition here. Again, a tiny bit shined on the obverse, the reverse looks much better. Now the legend is in very good detail and intact, only a little bit of wear on the Queen's sort of side of the face, the raised part of the design out of the coin, as you can kind of see there. Now then, got some milling on the side, let's have a little flip over and see what this date is. 1887. So this is for my Jubilee date run. I did have an 1887 in there, but it was quite dark toned and quite worn. And this one, well, I mean, look at that. The lovely design with a lovely quality makes this coin look really cool. I mean, I'm sure you can just tell through your screens, but to hold this coin in person is very nice, as all the details really just pop on such a lovely design here on the coin. And you can see it is a little bit better than that one from 1890 I got as well. So there we go, a lovely half crown to add to the Jubilee set, as with this 3p there, and tons, oh, look at all these sterling coins I got to add to my date runs. So lots of dates ticked off today in my antique shop haul. But how much did this bundle cost me? It cost me £50 for these coins, which I think is a great deal when you add up all the value. Even just of the silver of these coins is very close to the value, especially with all the numismatic value as well. Some of these really nice condition and really sort of nice older dates and great coins we see to add to my collection. So a very good haul from the antique shop this week. And as always, comment down below your favourite coin out of my bundle that I got. So there we go, another great deal for another great bundle of silver coins at the antique shop. And my date runs are getting ever more full. If you enjoyed the video, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon for more coins on Bits and Bobs. Bye.